Good morning, everyone. My name is Mart Johnston again, and this is your second lesson in your course Business Venture. All right, so without further ado, let's start. Okay. So today, Business Venture, Units 2 and 3, and TOEIC Practice 2. So in your book, you can check Unit 2, you and your company. So you're going to learn phrases or expressions, how you're gonna ask questions regarding other people's jobs, or how you're going to answer to questions when they're asking about what you do. Okay. All right. So works for, works in. So work for, I work for, you work for, we work for, they work for. Of course, you know that. But if it's, of course, if it's like singular, he works for, she works for, Mr. Tanaka works for, and then the name of the company. He or she works for, name of company, IBM. He works for Samsung. Okay? And of course, when do we use works in? Usually for like city name. He works in Tokyo, she works in Canada. Again, for name of company, for is the more commonly used. Works for, name of company. Works in, name of city or place or country. Okay? All right? Next, if you're going to say about like your actual job, make sure you follow the, of course, a and an. These are articles used for singular nouns. So a is for consonants and an for vowels. So what are the vowels? If the next word begins with the sound a, e, I, o, and o, okay? Like that. So for example, she is an engineer. He is an accountant. He is a manager. She is a civil engineer. So you notice a, e. Okay, that's why an, and then a. That's clear? Now, what are the usual questions you're going to hear when they ask about your work? What company do you work for? I work for Sony. What do you do? What does it mean? It means, what's your job? Yeah, I'm an engineer. I'm a civil engineer. Like that. Okay, I'm an accountant. Where do you work? So you can, it's either, you can say the company name or you can say the city. I work in Tokyo. Okay, like that. What does your company do? For example, our company makes cars. Our company audits. Things like that. Okay? Next, these are important words, provide and manufacture. When we say provide, give. When we say manufacture, make, to make something. Provide is to give something. Let's see. Try to pause this video. Answer. Blank provides or manufactures. Blank telecom services. Blank banking services. Blank office electronics. Blank food products. Blank cars. Do you know what the answers are now? Of course, here, telecom services. Give, right? Gives or provides telecom services. What about for banking services? Provides as well. Electronics manufactures, correct? Food products, making of food product, producing, manufactures. So manufacturers can mean produce or make. Cars, manufacturers as well, make cars. produce food products. Okay? So provide service. So usually provide and service, it's a set. Okay? What does it do? Like what does your company do? Okay? Usual questions. Where is Toyota's headquarters? Where? In Japan. Is it an American company? Because the question starts with an is, so it's either yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Then no, it's not, but it's a Japanese company. What does it do? It manufactures, produces cars, designs cars, okay? Now, you can pause this, answer this exercise, choose the words from below, head, company, engineer, offices, Singapore International. You know this one? My name's Yong Min Lee and I'm from Korea. I'm Anne. What did we say about Anne? Use Anne if the next word begins with the A-E-I-O-U sounds. So I'm an engineer, correct, engineer. I work for Foster Wheeler in which place, which country? Singapore or city, in Singapore. Next year, I'm going to work in the UK blank office, head office, like main branch, UK head office. Foster Wheel is another international, an international engineering and construction company with offices all over the world. Okay? Again, my name's Min Lee and I'm from Korea. I'm an engineer. I work for Foster Wheeler in Singapore. Next year, I'm going to work in the UK head office. Foster Wheeler is an international engineering and construction company with offices all over the world. Let's talk about department names. Human resources, you know human resources? They're the ones responsible for hiring new employees. And if you have like questions regarding anything about your contract, you should approach your human resource manager. Customer services, finance, sales, marketing, and technical support. Let's see, what kind of jobs do these departments have? For example, you can work as a personal assistant in human resources. You can be a hiring officer. You can be a human resources manager. Customer services, of course, we know that customer services is there to provide help, okay? Help desk advisor. So help desk, the keyword there is help. Finance, all about money, all about your salary, of course, the company expenses. An accountant can actually work in a finance department. Sales, a sales representative works in a sales department. Of course, a marketing department needs a marketing manager, and the technical support department needs IT consultants, okay? Okay, all right, so I hope that's clear. And then what do they do? You can start with, of course, customer service representatives deal with customer problems. Sales representatives can check customer orders. Human resource and promote. Sales representatives also promote their products. Human resources, they have a lot of jobs, including hiring new employees. Also, they organize training courses to prepare you for the work. So human resources prepares you, human resources department prepares you for your job. IT, of course, one of their jobs is to manage the company website, okay? Now, So if you're going to be asked, what do you do? What do you do? I'm a website manager. I design web pages. I'm a sales representative. I demonstrate new products. I'm a personal assistant. I plan my boss's schedule. I'm an office clerk. I do photocopying and answer the telephone. If you've noticed, guys, everything is in the simple present tense. I am, and then design with no S, with no, it's not in the past tense, and then no S because it's all I plan, I demonstrate, I design, I do photocopying. Okay? I hope that's clear. Let's move on to visiting a client. Unit 3. Unit 3. So again, just to review, you've learned about how you're going to talk about, how you're going to answer questions. In Unit 2, you've already learned that how you're going to answer questions about your job in your company. Okay? Now let's move on to Unit 3. This time, you're going to learn phrases and expressions when you're about to visit a client. Okay, visiting a client, especially when you're engineers, you are supposed to visit numerous clients. Okay. Now, arriving for an appointment. What are the good expressions to say or to ask? How are you? Please have a seat. You might get confused. What about please take a seat? When we say please take a seat, it's more of a command. But this one is please have a seat. It's nicer. Okay, it's offering a seat, not giving a command. It's offering, it's like you're offering a seat. I'd like you, for example, there's a client, and then your coworker, I'd like you to meet Greg Adams, our supervisor. So that's how you introduce someone. This one is used for introducing someone. Yeah? I'd like you to meet my friend. I'd like you to meet my professor. I'd like you to meet my assistant, like that. And then when you are about to introduce yourself, this is Naoki Inoue from Dentsu. So this is, for example, it's over the phone, especially for over the phone. This is, okay? This one is for on the phone, okay? Be careful. Hello, this is Mart from IoT, like that, okay? But in person, you can say my name is, or I'm. You can say that my name is, or I'm Naoki from Dentsu, okay? You've noticed from and the name of company. And then pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Instead of it's nice to meet you. It's better to say it's more formal. Pleased to meet you. It means happy. More formal. When we say pleased, it means happy. I'm happy to meet you. But it's better, I'm pleased to meet you. Okay? Now, reception, for example, you go to, every company has a reception. Hotel has a reception. Hotels have their own reception. Dentists, dental clinics, hospitals, any company. So, for example, you're going to approach the reception desk. Of course, you're going to say, hello. Yes, sir. Hello, I have an appointment with Miss Dr. Nakano. I'm Naoki, her patient, like that, okay? Or it can be in the phone. Hello, I have an appointment with Maria Young at 9:30. I'm Naoki Inoue from Dentsu, okay? So, yeah. Remember the word appointment, okay? Next, you can pause again. You can pause this and then answer. Have, come, like, take. Please blank in. Would you like me to blank that? Please blank a seat. Would you blank some coffee? So of course, the answer for number 1 is please come in. Would you like me to take that? Please have a seat. Would you like some coffee? Okay. Again, take a seat is also okay, but take a seat is more of a command than but have a seat is offering a seat. Okay. Complete the phrases using the words below. Wait, was, start, meet. How blank the journey here? I'd like to blank a few minutes for Mr. Zoe to join us. It's good to blank you. Thank you for coming. Let's blank now and we can break for coffee at 10:30. For example, you're asking for the flight. How was the journey here? I'd like to meet a... Okay, hold on. I'd like to wait a few minutes. Wait a few minutes for, like wait for, it's a set. Number 3, it's good to meet you or pleased to meet you. Thank you for coming. So it's the same, no? Good to meet you or pleased to meet you. Let's start now and we can break for coffee. Let's start now and we can break for coffee at 10:30. Okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Meeting people. Okay? Read the conversations below. Which one is formal? When we say formal, it's like using words that are teinen. And which one is informal or casual? Yeah, more casual. Let's read this. Hey, Toshi. Hi, Martha. How's it going? Not so bad. How's your family? Pretty good, thanks. Have a seat. Tea or coffee? Tea, please. Thanks. Let's read the second one. Good morning, Mr. Wong. Good morning, Miss Wilson. How are you? Fine, thank you. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Please have a seat. Would you like a cup of tea or coffee? Thank you. Tea would be nice. We know that A is formal, right? Sorry, A is informal, correct? Why is that? It's because how is it going? Yeah, how is it going? It's kind of informal. But how are you is very formal. Yeah? What else? Hey, it's very casual. Yeah? But B, good morning, right? Not so bad. So that's very casual. Fine, thank you. How are you? That's very formal. This one is casual. And not so bad is casual, informal. Tea or coffee? Have a seat. Tea or coffee? It's like you're talking to a friend or to a visitor. That's casual, but please have a seat. Would you like a cup of tea or coffee? That makes it a formal conversation. Okay? All right. Thanks is also, the word thanks is also casual. Thank you is very formal. Okay? Let's move on to 19. Make a guess. What should be written here? Let's complete the conversation. Mr. Park, I'd like you blank. Kirsten Reeve, our design manager. Mr. Park, I'd like you blank. Kirsten Reeve, our design manager. Kirsten, this is J. Jean Park from SciWorld. Remember? Yes, I'd like you to meet. Okay? I'd like you to meet. So A. I'd like you to meet B. Okay. What is this for formal conversation? Pleased to meet you. Yeah? Pleased to meet you. Yes. Pleased to meet you too. Okay? Pleased to meet you too. All right? Now, next one is finding the right room. All right? So let's learn the words next to, across from, between, and then down. Okay? Room 301 is blank, blank, room 302. Of course, the answer is across from. B, the elevator is blank 304 and 306. Like a sandwich. Between. Room 303 is blank 305. Next to. Very good. Letter D, room 301 is blank the hall from room 305, is down the hall. Okay? Down the hall. Okay? Again, across from, between 304 and 306, next to, down the hall. This one is the hall. What you want? Hall, okay? All right. Next one. Let's complete the conversation. Blank me. Where is Paul Green's office? What is that? Same as same. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right? Excuse me. Where is Paul Green's office? Let's see. He's in room 305. It's down the hall. Okay. It's down the hall on the left across. Okay. It's down the hall on the left. Okay. Across from room. Okay. We can do 301 and then 302. Yeah. He's in room 301. It's down the hall on the left. On the left. You're facing this way, left, right? Across from room 302. Okay, thank you I see, thank you very much. You're welcome, okay? So here in unit 3, you learn phrases, what you need to say or ask when you're visiting a client. You learn the word appointment. You learn how to identify yourself when you're going to a reception. And of course, some polite words, polite phrases. Of course, when meeting people, you learned formal and informal types of conversations. Okay? And you also learned the phrases, prepositional phrases next to, prepositions across from, between, next to, and down the hall, okay? This time, without further ado, we're finished with units 2 and 3. Let's do TOEIC practice. You can pause, and then answer 1, 2, 3, 4, TOEIC 1. TOEIC practice, this practice. Okay? Now, you're finished? Dear Mr. Smith. Okay, so 2 for this letter. This email is for Mr. Smith regarding, what's the subject? Setting up an account. Date March 23rd. Dear Mr. Smith, we are interested in making a large blank of the canned tuna you import from Thailand. We have a customer who is interested in selling your line of canned tuna in their chain of blank stores across the US. So please let me know about your price and terms. If you had some time, I blank happy to speak to you on the phone to discuss pricing and other details. Blank, I would appreciate it. Making a large buy, what's the other word? Purchase. We are interested in making a large purchase of the canned tuna you import from Thailand. We have a customer who is interested in selling your line of canned tuna in the chain of blank stores across the US. So of course, if it's tuna, canned tuna is fish, canned tuna, is it clothing, grocery, hardware, or financial? Grocery. Supermarket. Means supermarket, yeah? Okay? So please let me know about your prices and terms. If you had some time, I would be happy. I would be happy. It's a set. I would be happy to do. I would be happy to what? I would be happy to speak to you on the phone to discuss pricing and other details. Blank, I would appreciate it. Is it if you could get back to me as soon as possible? If you could place your order right now? If you could enjoy our line of tuna? If one of my staff will phone you tomorrow? Of course, what you want to do? When we say I would appreciate it, it means I would be happy. It means I would be happy if you do it. So what is it? What is it then? If you could get back to me as soon as possible. What does it mean? If you could get back to me as soon as possible, well, it means if you can answer ASAP. Answer, or if you can give me an answer soon. Give me a response soon or an answer. Okay? If you can give me an answer soon, okay? Now let's move on to the next one. All right. So it's about from Jason to Mary, pricing on next year's models. Urgent, when we say urgent, taisetsu na, very, very important. I just got an email from our partners in Mexico, blank. They need these right away because they need to print their new catalog. Do we have those prices yet? Will you be free for a chat this afternoon? I'd like to have a quick chat to go some of these details. Can you call me? I blink out of the office between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. But you can call me on my cell phone. Except for my afternoon appointment, I'll be in the office. They need these pictures right away. So let's talk about this blank as soon as possible. Okay, I just got an email from our partners in Mexico. They want to meet with me today. So if in this case, if it's too long, you have to read this and then the sentence after. I just got an email from our partners in Mexico, blank. They need this right away because they need to print their new catalog. So these, what are these? They want to meet with me today. They want to have a chat with you. They want us to print the new catalog. They're waiting for our prices for next year. These, it means a lot. It means a lot, right? So probably prices. They are waiting for our prices for next year, letter D, right? Because of the clue, these, and you know it's a lot, so prices, no? Number 6, to have a quick chat to go over some details. It's a set, to go over details, some details, okay? It's a set, to go over, it means to discuss. That's the meaning. Next, can you call me? I blank out of the office between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. So I will be out of the office. Okay? So it means like out of the workplace, okay? And then finally, so let's talk about this as soon as possible. as soon as possible. It's a set. Okay? I hope that's clear. Now let's move on to the last one. I'll give you 5 minutes. You can pause, answer 1 to 16. So 5 minutes only. Ready? Okay. She will take blank the project after Jason. Take over. It means she will be the new leader of the project. Okay? Take over the project. So remember that, okay? Can you finish this? Mr. Watt is waiting. Can you finish this quickly? Okay. Tell her that I will blank be ready for the meeting. I will soon be ready. Okay. Number 4, he blank lunch around 12 o'clock each day. So he has lunch because he is like singular, so he has. Okay. Is it blank to leave early today? Is it possible to do that? Is it possible? It's very common. It's a phrase. It's a set also sometimes. Did you get your work blank yet? Did you get your work schedule? Work schedule, okay? So class schedule, work schedule. What blank name of the courier company? What is the name? What is the name of your friend? Yes, what is the name of? Okay. 8, blank the news every morning. I look, I listen, I watch, I saw. So I watch the news. But if you have a radio, I listen to the news, listen to the music. Okay, but I watch the news. Number 9, Karen nor Jane can attend the meeting today. Neither. It's a set, neither nor. So nobody, none of the two. So Karen is not, it means Karen is not attending. Shuseki dekinai. Jane is not attending as well. Okay? Number 10. Can you blank that I'll be late? Can you tell blank that I'll be late? Can you tell her? You can have, can you tell her or can you tell him? Okay, or can you tell them? Yeah? Blank your weekend. Very common. How was your weekend? How was work? Yeah, how was your day? Yeah, like that. They blank failed to tell the customers about the change. This one is completely, with the word ly, right? Completely failed. Completely here is an adverb. Is an adverb or fukushi. Okay? Now 13. You can take the day off. Tomorrow, blank you finish the report. As long as you. When we say as long as, it's a condition. If, it means if. That's why you can take the day off tomorrow if it's the same. As long as, if you finish the report. Okay, something like that. As long as, if you do it, okay? 14, I took a 2-week vacation, so I have to blank up on my work. Catch up. So for example, you were absent from the class. You need to catch up. catch up on the lessons. Yeah. 15. The office is a nice, relaxed blend, so it's fun to work here. So if it's like office, you're talking about nice atmosphere. It means like surroundings, the feeling being there. He is coming back from his vacation the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. For example, tomorrow is, so if I say the day after tomorrow, for example, now is Tuesday, so we're talking about Thursday. That's the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay? Thank you very much. Please answer the following, the exercise today, 1 to 20. All right? See you guys. Thank you very much. Bye.